Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear me tonight, because what I'm about to share with you has the power to shift your life forever. They call it the law of attraction. And let me tell you, it's not just some theory. It's not just some phrase on a vision. Board, it's a way of living. See, the law says what you focus on, you bring about. If you think lack, you'll attract lack. If you think abundance, you'll attract abundance. If you see yourself as defeated, life will confirm your defeat. But if you see yourself as victorious, life will conspire to prove you right. Somebody here knows what I'm talking about. Now, listen, clarity is power. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. You have to get clear about your dream, clear about your goal, clear about your purpose. Her story reminds me of that truth. She didn't wait for everything to be perfect. She didn't wait for everyone to believe in her. She wrote down her dream, she visualized it, and she walked into it. That's the law of attraction at work. She attracted what she believed she deserved. But here's the kicker. It's not enough to just think positive. The law of attraction requires action. You can't sit on the couch eating chips, chanting affirmations, and expect the world to deliver. No, you've got to get up, get out, and get moving. Because when faith meets action, mountains move. Let me tell you, life will test you. Doubt will whisper, fear will shout, and failure will knock at your door. But gratitude, oh gratitude, it shifts everything. When you can thank life for what you have, even when it's little, life says, let me give you more. And hear this, your environment matters. Some people are dream builders, others are dream killers. You've got to decide who you're keeping around. If you hang with negative people, don't be surprised when negative things keep showing up. So I challenge you tonight. Decide what you want, believe you deserve it, take relentless action toward it, and keep your spirit grateful. That's the law of attraction in motion. As Les Brown would say, you've got to be hungry. Hungry for the life you deserve. Hungry for the destiny you were created for. Hungry enough to believe that what you're seeking is also seeking you. Thank you. Thoughts become things. Those 3 words carry the weight of a lifetime. Everything we see around us, every building, every invention, every business, every book first existed in someone's mind before it became reality. The truth is, your life today is a reflection of the thoughts you planted yesterday. If you think of yourself as powerless, life will prove you right. But if you hold on to the vision of strength, success, and purpose, you begin to shape your reality to fit that image. Our minds are like magnets. They attract experiences that match the energy we put out. When you dwell on fear, fear grows. When you focus on abundance, opportunities appear where you thought there were none. The problem for many people is that they underestimate the power of their own thoughts. They think worry and doubt are harmless, but those very thoughts are writing the blueprint of their future. If you want change, you must first change what you allow to live in your mind. Because once a thought is planted and nurtured, it grows into action, and action turns into results. Your dominant thoughts are not just whispers in your head, they are commands to the universe, shaping your destiny in ways you cannot yet see. Clarity is power, because without a clear vision, you are like a ship sailing without a compass moving, but not necessarily going anywhere meaningful. Too many people drift through life reacting to circumstances instead of creating their own path. When you know exactly what you want, when you can describe it, see it, and feel it, you unlock an incredible force within yourself. Clarity sharpens your focus, eliminates distractions, and draws the right people and opportunities into your life. Think about it. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Vague goals produce vague results, but precise goals create momentum. When you're clear, decisions become easier because you measure everything against your vision. You no longer waste time chasing things that don't serve your purpose. Life begins to align, resources begin to appear, and doors you never imagined possible start to open. Clarity gives you confidence because it answers the question, why am I doing this? And when you know your why, the how always reveals itself. The moment you decide exactly what you want and commit to it with unshakable clarity, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Belief shapes reality because what you hold as truth in your heart becomes the lens through which you experience the world. If you believe you are capable, opportunities suddenly appear where others only see obstacles. If you believe you are worthy, life reflects that worth back to you in relationships, in success, and in growth. On the other hand, if your belief is rooted in doubt and limitation, your actions will shrink, your confidence will waver, and your results will mirror that weakness. Every achievement in history began with someone daring to believe it was possible. Belief fuels persistence. It keeps you moving when the road gets hard and the nights get long. It transforms failures into lessons instead of dead ends. Your mind is constantly creating narratives, and those stories become self-fulfilling prophecies. Whether you say, I can, or I can't, you are right either way. That is the power of belief. When you choose to believe in your vision, even when no one else sees it, you give life to possibilities that once seemed impossible. Belief is the seed, and reality is the harvest. Do you want me to move on and expand gratitude magnifies attraction next? Gratitude magnifies attraction because it shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present, and in doing so, it multiplies your blessings. When you practice gratitude, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are open to receive more. A thankful heart doesn't complain about what it lacks. It celebrates what it has, and that energy draws more good into your life. Think about it when someone appreciates you. Don't you feel inspired to do more for them? Life works the same way. Gratitude turns ordinary days into opportunities, problems into lessons, and struggles into stepping stones. It is impossible to be both deeply grateful and deeply negative at the same time. Gratitude raises your vibration, and when your energy rises, you naturally attract better people, better situations, and better outcomes. Many chase after abundance without realizing the doorway is gratitude. The more thankful you are, the more reasons you'll be given to stay thankful. Gratitude doesn't just change what you receive, it transforms how you see, and when your vision changes, your reality expands. Shall I continue with action turns attraction into results in the same expanded style? Action turns attraction into results because no matter how powerful your thoughts, no matter how strong your vision, nothing manifests until you move it. The law of attraction responds to energy, and action is the highest form of energy you can give to your dream. You can visualize success, affirm abundance, and believe in your heart all day long. But if you never step forward, your vision remains an idea. Action is the bridge between imagination and reality. It is proof to yourself and to the universe that you are serious about what you desire. Each step you take, no matter how small, sets forces in motion that create momentum. Doors open that would have stayed closed if you had only sat still. Opportunities appear because you placed yourself in their path. Even mistakes and failures are valuable because they refine your direction and teach you lessons that sharpen your progress. Action builds confidence, and confidence attracts even more opportunities. The dream becomes real not when you think about it, but when you work for it. Thought sparks the fire, but action is what keeps it burning until the result is achieved. Want me to go ahead and expand the final point? Environment and energy matter the same way. Environment and energy matter because who and what you surround yourself with directly shapes the quality of your thoughts, emotions, and results. You cannot expect to rise if you constantly dwell in spaces filled with negativity, doubt, and fear. Just as a seed needs the right soil to grow, your dreams need the right environment to flourish. The people around you either feed your vision or drain it. They either remind you of your potential or reinforce your limitations. Energy is contagious. Spend enough time with complainers and you'll find yourself complaining. But spend time with visionaries and you'll feel inspired to dream bigger. Your surroundings are like mirrors, reflecting back the beliefs and standards you accept. That's why protecting your environment is an act of respect. Curate your circle, fill your space with positivity, and align yourself with people who push you higher. Even the physical spaces you choose, your home, your workplace, your routines carry energy that can lift you or weigh you down. When your environment supports your growth and your energy vibrates with positivity, the law of attraction works at its highest level, pulling more of what you desire into your life.